These are real-life crimes you can actually see on Google Maps, starting with this criminal who was caught escaping from prison. Google catches you escaping prison. Oh man. Looks like his legs are blurred out. He must have been running. He's got to be running. Oh, now they're not blurred out? Talk about getting caught at the wrong time. I think Google is legally required to blur everyone's face, but I'm sure if the cops have a warrant, they can get this unblurred. But can you guess what the max prison sentence is for this guy escaping prison? 1, 5, or 30 years? 1 year seems like a slap on the wrist, and 30 years, unless he murdered someone on his way out, is unlikely. Based on this footage, it doesn't look like he murdered anyone, so I'm gonna pick B, 5 years. I'm right. So those 5 years are gonna be added to his prison sentence he's already serving. What's interesting is that in other countries, like Germany, you can escape prison and they won't add any extra years. The reason for that is that they believe it's natural to try to escape prison, so they don't punish you for it. But not here in the US. All right, this next one is another crime you can find on Google Maps. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there's some people, look like they're fighting. Let's zoom in here. Oh yeah, this is definitely a fight. They're both grabbing their necks. Why is this guy not blurred out? They'll probably blur him out after this video. You got the license plate, but you forgot the guy's face. All right, let's see if we can see some other views of this altercation. Oh, wow. They forgot to blur out this guy's face too. Come on, Google, step your game up. They look like they were in this position of choking each other for quite some time. Okay, this is showing them walking to the car. Oh, this looks like it was a gag. I think they're both smiling, laughing right now. Let's see if we can go back over there and see what's in the car. Nothing in the car, it looks like, right? You can see the reflection of the Google car. This is pretty funny. All right, the options for this one are 0, 6 months, or 1 year. Since this looked like a prank, I'm gonna say 0. And even if it wasn't a prank, disorderly conduct and disturbing the peace doesn't carry any jail time anyway. If this was a real fight, there would be assault charges, and then you could face some prison time. Now let's look at the next clip. What do we got here? Is that someone putting a body in a car? What? Oh my gosh. This is just literally putting a body in a car and gets caught by Google Maps. That's crazy. The heck? You see the car, the trunk's closed, and now it's showing it open. There's no mistaking what that is. That looks like a body to me. The police can really use this to track down the person who committed this crime. The options here are 5 years, 50 years, or life. This is definitely life. Murder equals life. All right, let's move on to the next one. What is... Oh my gosh. How did it track him the whole way? Look, he fell. This is crazy. Is the car malfunctioning and trying to hit people now? What is like followed him the whole way? There's got to be some backstory here. The guy gets knocked off his bike. It looks so close to him too. To me, it looks like whoever was driving the Google Maps car tried to run this guy off the road, or even tried to run him over. There's no safety equipment on this guy. Remember, always wear your helmet. He must have made the Google Maps driver mad. It almost looks like he knocked him off the scooter. I'm guessing the charges here are going to be attempted murder and assault with a deadly weapon. A car is considered a deadly weapon when you use it to hurt someone. The options are 1 year, 10 years, or life. I'm going to go with 10 years. In very extreme cases, attempted murder could get you life in prison. But given that this is in the heat of the moment, the person driving the car would face a maximum of 10 years. Moving on to the next map. This is another one you can still find in Google Maps. What is going on here? See some people sitting. This is like a bus stop, most likely. Looks like there's a glitch in the matrix. Two ladies dressed exactly the same. Must work at the same place. Uh-oh. Oh, this is a no smoking site. And we got smokers right there. Oh, busted. How'd they not see this sign? Looks like we're at a hospital. This is totally a smoke-free site, which includes the use of e-cigarettes. Well, yeah, they're caught red-handed. There's no excuse to say you didn't see the sign. Oh wait, we got another person on the other side smoking too. We got 3 smokers here and 2 signs between all of them telling them it's not allowed. Well, at least if they get sick from smoking, they're already at a hospital. Our options here are 0, 1 month, or life for smoking in a non-smoking area. I'm gonna go with 0. Normally something like this, you'll get a ticket and a fine. The real punishment is the damage the smoking will do to your health. Moving on to our next clip. Somewhere on Google Maps, my bio dad got caught in 4K stalking my family through the windows. What is a bio dad? Oh, okay, biological dad. Looks like the crimes here could be trespassing, and if what the original poster said is true, stalking. Do you think it's 1 year, 5 years, or 20 years? Stalking can be pretty serious charges. I'm gonna go with 5 years. B. This is kind of a trick question because stalking is a wobbler offense, meaning that it could either be considered a misdemeanor or a felony. It could wobble into one of those, depending on how severe the circumstances are. So when I was guessing what the maximum would be, I chose 5, but given that this guy isn't doing anything threatening, it could be a misdemeanor and considered 1 year. All right, moving on to the next clip. Wait until the end, all right? Oh, that's like a drone footage. We're zooming in. What? This kid's head is stuck in a trash can. This has gotta be some sort of YouTube prank. How do people find this? It is so random. I heard of stuffing people in the lockers, but this is just disgusting. All right, do you think this is 0 years, 1 month, or 1 year? Doesn't look like any property got damaged here. Seems pretty harmless. I'm gonna go with 0. And I'm right. This is potentially disorderly conduct, but that's about it. All right, let's see the next clip. What's going on here? We're zooming in. What are we looking at here? Does it look like a... Ooh, no. Oh no. Looks like a truck crashed into a fire hydrant from what I can see. There's water everywhere. And the fire department isn't even there yet to turn off the water. You gotta be careful making those left turns. This person should know how to drive a big truck like that, so. For this one, the options are 0 years, 2 years, or 5 years. There's potential reckless driving, destruction of property. I don't have all the footage here. I feel like this was an accident, not done intentionally. That wouldn't be a crime, but it would get you charged civilly, and you'll have to pay a bunch of money to fix it. 0 years. All right, here's another one that you can still find on Google Maps. What is going on here? There's someone, are they covered by a sheet? Is that, normally they do that when someone dies. Looks like I see someone crying. This looks dark. I'm moving around here. This kind of looks like a murder. Oh my gosh. There's a kid here. Looks like his father. Looks like a family. And there's a woman covered by a sheet like this. I don't know what's around here, like a yoga mat. Looks like some sort of camping trip. I imagine that something pretty serious happened here. I see some rope, or maybe this person's just taking a nap. If it was a murder, I'd expect some cops around here by now, but if it was a murder, we're talking about serious charges. It's hard to see with the faces blurred. Are they just checking to wake her up? And is this guy just on his phone? Or are they crying about someone who's passed away? To me, this looks like a sleeping bag and not, something that you cover someone with who's been murdered. I'm thinking this is just a camping trip caught on Google Maps and no one's harmed here. This person is just sleeping, but strangely sleeping on the road. Honestly, this also could be someone who overdosed and that these people stumbled upon this person in the street. Yeah, I guess I am leaning more towards that now. Maybe it was a homeless person sleeping in the parking lot and then these hikers stumbled upon this person and they're either severely hurt or they've passed away. For this one, it's either 0 years, 5 years, or life. I'm gonna go with 0 years. Looks like I'm right. It doesn't look like this is a murder scene. It looks more like someone is either napping here or something accidentally went wrong, so I don't see a crime here. All right, let's watch the next clip. All right, we're at a McDonald's here. Where are we clicking around? We got a little handoff of a burger or something. Oh, okay, this is the Google Maps driver isn't doing his work. He's eating. Put the fries in the bag. Can we see what he ordered? It looks like a burger, but no bag. He's got to get his McDonald's handoff. I think you would turn off the camera for a moment. Enjoy your lunch. Hey, if it was his lunch break, he didn't do anything wrong here. All right, 0 years, life in prison, or 2 life sentences. I'm gonna go with 0 years. His only crime is cheating on his diet. All right, let's take a look at this next clip. What the heck? That's the same person, it looks like. Wow. It's like Where's Waldo on Google Maps. I doubt the person is trying to do identity theft. What are the chances? Same hair, same beard? This is like a 1 in a million chance. All right, our options are 0, 1 year, or 15 years. But let's assume we're calling this identity theft. For identity theft, I'm gonna say 1 year. But if it's a practical joke, of course, 0 years. This next one is still on Google Maps, so I'm gonna click around and see what I can find. All right, let's see looks like there's some people up there. Zoom in. This lady's grabbing this motorcycle. I think she's trying to steal it. Let's see if we go a little bit up here, if we can get a different angle. All right, the guy got away at least. And look, she lost a shoe. It's still attempted theft. We know it's this guy's motorcycle because he's wearing a helmet, and she isn't, but she was definitely grabbing it. And then let's see, is that a stick? Is she trying to hit him? And why didn't he just leave on the road? Why did he turn around? This was definitely not premeditated. If you're gonna rob someone, I wouldn't do it in sandals. This looks like attempted robbery because she's using some sort of violence or force to get this motorcycle. All right, I've seen enough. Do you think she would get 1 year, 15 years, or 40 years? I'm gonna say for attempted robbery, depending on the circumstances, the max would be 15 years. Got it right? All right, let's see what this next crime caught on Google Maps is. Ooh, Google Earth. All right, we got aerial view of a dock. What is that red stuff? Is that blood? Person in blood? I can't, this looks scary. It's a little blurry. Looks like this could be blood and drag marks. This is hard to know what happened, but something bad happened. All right, I don't feel like I need to see any more. Our options here are 5 years, 20 years, or life in prison. Some people think that this is a wet dog. If that's the case, there's no crime here. But we're assuming the worst. If this was some sort of murder that someone committed, I'm gonna say life in prison. Oof, this is creepy. All right, let's check out this next clip. Google caught him breaking the rules. Oh, there's a clear sign there. No horses on this. All right, well, that's not a real horse. Is that BoJack Horseman? There's no law about wearing a horse mask. All right, the options for this one are 0 years, 1 month, or life in prison. This has got to be 0 years. It's not a crime to be horsing around. All right, let's check out this next clip. I found the worst driver ever. What's going on here? Oh, how do you even get stuck in a fence like that? Looks like they sent it a little too hard. A stunt maneuver, just trying to hop over the fence? All right, do you think this is 0 years, 3 months, or 1 year? I don't know if this was an accident or not. I'm gonna go with 0 years. Oh man, well, if it wasn't an accident and someone intentionally did this, then it would be some prison time. And that would be 3 months for reckless driving. All right, let's get back to Google Street View and see something that we can still find on Google Maps. All right. Whoa, man, this is a huge fire. Wow, look, you can see the whole fire department out here. This is burned to a crisp. It looks like I see wheels. I'm assuming this is some sort of vehicle that got destroyed in a fire. Looks like they were able to get it out, but this vehicle is toast. It looks like the fire department is just watching because there's no danger to other vehicles. And this one's beyond saving. I've heard of Hot Wheels, but this is ridiculous. All right, our options for this are 0 years, 3 months, or 1 year. This looks like an accident. Maybe it's reckless driving. I'm gonna assume it's an accident and say 0 years. If someone intentionally did this or was caused by reckless driving, you would get some prison time though. All right, let's check out the crime caught in this next clip. Pretending to be dead to prank the Google Maps driver. Oh man. They knew the car was gonna go by, so they had some fun with it. I like how the car doesn't stop at all. Got to get those maps finished. If there's someone in an emergency, you should stop. They got the guy holding the shovel there. Meant to look like he hit the guy over the head with the shovel. All right, clearly this is staged. It's funny. Let's see what our options are. 0 years. Just a harmless prank. All right, let's see what Google Maps caught next. We got a cameraman. Wait for it. Oh, they're carrying a rug with a person in it. There's a man filming the crime. It's a film set for a funny film. They're even dressed in stripes like burglars, wearing masks and everything. I wonder how these people find out where the Google Maps car is gonna be next. All right, if this was real, our options are 5 years, 20 years, or life for aggravated kidnapping. Oof, I'm gonna go with life. Kidnapping is a serious charge and it doesn't look like that person's moving. All right, let's see what happens in this next clip. Zooming in here. What's going on? Looks like a bunch of people walking around. What the heck? Oh my gosh, that's a lot of pigeon people. That is kind of freaky to see walking around. I like how they all have different clothes on. I don't even know what I'd do if I saw this in real life. I feel like I'd run away. I wonder if they're asking for breadcrumbs. 0 years, 3 months, or 1 year. I mean, I guess it could be considered disturbing the peace, but seems pretty harmless. No one was harmed. 0 years. All right, moving on to our next clip. All right, we got a satellite image of a beach. Oh my gosh. Whoa. This is insane. This is like Dexter the Bay Harbor Butcher. Look at all these. I mean, that is like 100 bodies. There's just no way this is real unless like a ship, crashed and all these people passed away. This has got to be a prank or a protest. Maybe a clean the beaches advertisement. I don't know. All right, the options here are 5 years, 20 years, or life. Let's say that these are all real victims by one person. That is 100% life in prison. No parole. All right, let's go back to Google Maps and check out a crime that we can still see on the map. All right, looks like we got a dumpster. Oh my gosh. Wait, is this real? This person's getting thrown into the trash can. This has got to be a prank. I can't tell if the prank is meant to be a dead person being thrown in the trash can or it's supposed to be just putting someone in a trash can. The only crime I see here is that man bun. No offense to anyone with man buns. Let's hope that this is a prank. Let's look a little bit further down the road here. Oh, all right, we got a bunch of people over here. Oh, it's a new person who's dead now. And the other person's still getting thrown away in the back. This is 100% a prank. Everyone is smiling unless they're just crazy psycho people. You can see this person doing some choreography, directing them how to hold this person. All right, I feel pretty good about this one, but the options are 0 years, 20 years, or life in prison. I'm gonna go with 0 years. This is just a prank. I think you have to have a pretty good sense of humor to be a Google driver. You probably see a lot of these pranks all the time. Let's see what happens next. All right, we're zooming in here. We got some people walking on the street. Stormy day, we see a bike. Looks like the person's just riding a normal bike. Oh, we see two bikers. Oh no! Oh man, they hit each other. Luckily, it looks like no one was hurt, but they weren't paying attention. Always gotta make sure you slow down at the corners. What are the odds that two bikers crash into each other when a Google Maps car is driving by? I wonder if the driver gets out to help these people or just continues filming. All right, the options here are 0 years, 1 month, or 3 months. I'd call this negligence, but negligence isn't necessarily a crime. 0 years. Let's see what we got next. It looks like a woody area, fire hydrant, zooming out. What's that? Is that a person? What's going on here? We see someone walking away looking back as if they know something's behind them. There's a blur in the woods too. What's that? Hey, pause the video. What's that blue thing? Is that a body with a tarp on it? That's clearly something all in blue. Looks like a body. And this person's looking behind them. Is that the person walking out of the woods? Did they unalive someone? This is scary, man. Our options here are 5 years, 20 years, or life, and we're gonna call this a murder. Life. If you unalive someone, you're going to jail for life. Looks like she's definitely trying to hide a body, but she did it right next to a road. Oh no, you're gonna get caught. This is another crime you can still see on Google Maps. Whoa, what? What type of crime is this? What is this? Is this a crime of being creepy? Is it casual Friday at the office? I thought my workplace was a zoo, but this is something totally different. I don't know what to say on this. I don't think this is a real crime. Also, how did they get a Google Maps car inside an office? What the heck? There's more animals. This kid looks unfazed, like bored. Why are there animals in every room? This must be like take your kids to work day? I have no idea what's going on here. That kid's a frog. This is terrifying. All right, I've seen enough. 0 years, 10 years, or 30 years for costumes in the workplace. 0 years. It's not a crime to dress weird, but this will be living in my nightmares for years to come. Ugh. All right, let's go to another clip. Oh, you see the cop? The cop just pulls out, just trailing the car. The lights are on. I wonder if he was speeding. I'm guessing speeding, or maybe improper lane change. Well, there's only one lane. He's collected all the evidence the police need against him. They don't even need a dash cam. All right, 0 years, 6 months, or 1 year. I'm guessing this is a traffic violation for speeding. I'm gonna say 0 years. Typically, traffic violations are no prison time. You just gotta pay some money. Let's see this next clip. Help, written over 20 times near a shipping container site in Los Angeles. There's zooming in, we got aerial view. Whoa, it's like they knew this would be caught on Google Earth. Or maybe a helicopter would fly by and see it. I don't know if this is a prank or for real. I think the amount of time it would take to write this makes it a prank. Anything like this has to be investigated, and thankfully the people who wrote this got the help they needed. The options here are 1 year, 10 years, or life for trafficking. I'm going with life. This is a very serious crime, and luckily we have technology like Google Maps to catch these crimes. This is another crime you can still find on Google Maps. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Looks like this guy got in an accident with the Maps car, or he hit a ghost. You can see the glass shattering everywhere, probably from the Google Maps car. So it looks like this car, the red car, was trying to drive straight and just hit the Google Maps car that was following this road down. Well, I don't think the Maps car was able to do anymore. Looks like they probably have all the evidence they need. I guess this could be considered unsafe driving, depending on how this person pulled out. But my guess is that it most likely wouldn't get charged as a crime. It'd be considered an accident. Our options here are 0 years, 1 year, or 2 years. I'm gonna go with 0 years because it looks like an accident. Typically, accidents aren't going to be considered a crime unless the person did something really reckless. To see more unfiltered reactions, click on one of the videos here.